disclaimer at the beginning of this video that I love lashes. I think that lashes are a form of art in every single way. I think that they're so beautiful, but I am making this video to highlight, for one, my eyes. I love my eyes. I feel that sometimes when you go with a no lash look, it can really brighten up your eyes, if that makes sense. And I think most importantly, I've heard the term or the sentence that some beautiful ladies may feel like they look like mole rats when they don't have their lashes done, and that's not true. I think that there's something so genuinely beautiful about a natural look, a natural glam, natural beauty, everything in between. I think there's something so beautiful about full glam in that artwork, and I think there's something so beautiful about like natural beauty. I think they're both kind of in their own lane and they're both beautiful. Also, I'm currently editing this video. I am also still, as much as I love a big lash and a small lash, I am also still looking for my favorite, like my signature lash look. I think I really like a wispy cat eye. That's my favorite kind of a lash. I think it really suits my eye shape and it's something that I feel really comfortable and beautiful with. I just kind of wanted to add that too, because if you haven't figured out your favorite kind of lash as well, that's okay, and every lash is beautiful. Back to the video. But I know that it may appear that I have lashes on, but these are my natural lashes. I take really good care of my bottoms and top lashes, and I'm really excited to do this look because I think that it's going to be something that's really beautiful, and I also am making this for the ladies out there to let you guys know that you're so beautiful and you're so loved, and anyone who doesn't make you feel like that should not be in your life. And if you are telling yourself that, I would, for one, ask yourself, what is your standard of beauty? Because that is the underlying question. When you feel ugly, ask yourself, why do I feel ugly? What is my standard of beauty? And I also wanted to highlight that I do not believe that anything is ugly. I think that if you have an ugly personality or an ugly soul, I think that is what makes a person ugly. But I think it is all about perception and loving yourself. Why do I feel that I'm not matching up to that? I feel like that's an amazing question to ask yourself, and I would say as a whole, don't follow the standards of beauty, don't follow the trends, just be yourself. I know that even with shopping, when new items come out, I touched on this in my description of my last video with my try on haul, I buy clothes that I genuinely like, not that are on trend, because I don't want to buy something that I don't truly like or support, because I think that there's something so beautiful about having a wardrobe full of clothes that you fully feel comfortable in. They make you feel beautiful, whether you like to go for a colorful look or an all black look or anything of that nature. I really and truly think that everything in life is art. And we're gonna be starting off with this clinique right here. I think that everything in life is art to me, and my artwork and art is actually one of the most important things in my life. I know that me going into womanhood, I actually learned a lot about credit today. My credit score is very good, as well as I learned a lot about also the brain. I've been reading a lovely book. It is about patience. I think that I'm trying to enunciate that word better. not patience as in waiting, which is also important. I'm speaking on patience as in people that we are helping. But the woman that I am becoming today, I am building a woman that I am proud of. I am building a woman that I can be, so that I can be the best person I can be to my future children. I am building a woman that I can be the best wife to my husband, and most importantly, I am building a woman that I can be of the best aid and of the best help to my future patients and those out there who I want to help in my career. Because I did not want to study psychology or go into the field for the sole purpose of making money. I think that the true nature of being a nurse, doctor, psychiatrist, which is what I want to specialize in, and I'm working towards specializing in, I think that the true beauty of it is being able to help people. And also I have made a numerous amount of prayers praying for myself and my journey, as well as my knowledge, so that I am emotionally equipped and able to help others in the best ability that I can. I don't want to do a mediocre job with people or just refer them to a certain medication or anything like that. I truly would love to help people, as in if they need a lifestyle change rather than being put on a medication. I would like to be more than 100% able to help them in the best way that I possibly can, to help them get the treatment that they need, whether that is lifestyle, mindset. If they do need a medication, that I'm fully educated on what medication and the criteria that fits that medication. I'm educated on what the side effects are. I'm educated on helping them to what they need to do and what they need to take, and also being able to fluently communicate and educate people on the different options that they can take. I think that's something that is so important. And I am currently 19 and I'm going into my 20s. I was actually really afraid to start pursuing my YouTube channel, but I'm really glad that I have. I've really been enjoying this journey, and I'm really glad that I am stepping out of my comfort zone. It can be something that feels very scary, but it's very rewarding in the end for you and for whatever you are reaching towards. Going out of your comfort zone can put you in places that you never may have thought you would be, and it's something so truly beautiful about that. And I'm going in with this little simple the bottle is not really, I mean, the box is not really like in the best quality, I guess you could say, but the bottle's inside. It is because it was in a bag filled with blush, but my blush does not have a lid on it because it's my reddish blush. So that's kind of why it looks like that. But yeah, I want you girlies out there to know that you are truly so beautiful, and makeup is to enhance your features, and it's truly a form of art. And I would encourage you guys to not pay attention to any hate. If someone hates on you for wearing makeup, or someone doesn't like that, that's okay, but it doesn't make it okay for them to hate on you. And also, while I'm on that topic, I think that there is a difference in between being opinionated and having an opinion and hating on someone. It would be the equivalent to, there's a difference between talking badly about someone and talking about a genuine experience that you had, if that makes sense. I truly think that we are all regular people. I have never put celebrities on a higher pedestal or anything like that. I think that everyone is a normal person, and I do not believe in idolizing people. Although I do commend and am truly so proud of everyone who has made significant amounts of success, whatever that may look like for them. But I truly believe that in this world today, there is a lot of idolizing celebrities, or to go further into that, I don't even want to idolize my looks or idolize my hair. I've said this in a lot of videos. My favorite thing about myself is my heart. And I love that because looks fade, but your authenticity, your integrity, your ambition, your morals, your compassion, who you are on the inside, that does not fade whatsoever. And there is something so beautiful about being recognized for the inside, not just the outside. I don't want to just be someone who's pretty but has a bad soul. I think it's nothing is truly worth coming out of that. It's truly not. I feel that a lot of beautiful ladies out there go through humiliation rituals and things of that nature just for clicks and views and things of that nature, and it's very disheartening. But at the same time, I know that everyone is different, and that's ultimately up to them to make that choice. But I think for the outside looking in, it is good that people care to educate people and say you should work on this or this was wrong. But I think on the flip side of it, it is also important to recognize that when you give someone so much advice and you see that they are still repeating the same thing, whether it's a internet personality that you like or someone that you personally know, taking this bronzer, someone that you personally know, it is very important to really think about whether this person is going to take the information and use it, and whether it is worth giving your energy to, if that makes sense. Whether it's worth that. And also, it's really important as a lady. I know that for me, I'm not sure where I'm going to be in 10 years, but I hope and am working towards being the best woman that I can be and continuing to be my authentic self. And for those who do not like me, that's okay. And for those who do, I love that as well. I feel that it is really important to not force or convince someone to like you. If you have to, or if you feel that you have to do that, if there's any sense of urgency that you feel that you need to force someone to like you as an entirety, I would suggest that you let that go. And the reason why I say suggest is because as people, when it comes to other people, we can make suggestions in people's lives, and we can, I would say, give them knowledge and try to educate them on the most healthy thing to do and what would bring them the best peace of mind. But it is ultimately up to the person themselves of whether or not they're going to choose to do that. Personally, with my journey, I'm so excited for my 20s. I plan to continue with my YouTube channel. This is actually my favorite platform. I love appreciating life in different forms every day, If you have watched my testimony video, there was a point in my life where I was not happy about waking up every day. I was not happy about my existence, and the major contributors for that was my feelings of lack of purpose, feeling a lack of purpose, I would say self-worth and direction. And what healed me from that place was rediscovering, finding, and embracing those parts of my life. As well as, I truly do believe that therapy is an amazing tool. It is something that I use and I would encourage everyone else to use. Also, going into therapy, it is good to go into therapy with an open heart and an open mind, and to be sure to be completely honest so that you can have the best recovery process that is possible in all aspects of your life. I absolutely, wholeheartedly am so grateful for the ability to learn, and that is something that I never want to stop doing. My 2 favorite things, well, I'm gonna give you my 3 favorite things that I love to do. I love to create art, I love to read. I forgot my last one. I love to learn and evolve, if that makes sense. That was my 3rd one. There's so many different subjects that play into that, so it's kind of something that takes a little while for me to think about. But I love to learn. I learn something new every single day. It's my favorite part of every single day. And I know that, as well as, I love to learn things from the internet, but I like to lean more towards books, because with the internet you do have to have a really good sense of discernment, because there is a lot of false information out there, if that makes sense. So I really have to find credible sources, and it can play into books as well. Sometimes there is misinformation in books, so it's kind of the same with both, but especially with the modern day use of social media and things of that sort, it is really important to have and develop really good discernment. And I would say a key point and the best tip for having good discernment is educating yourself. When you are working towards better educating yourself, you can better protect yourself, whether that's emotionally, whether that's academically, like protecting yourself from procrastination or things like that, because procrastination is a real thing. I think that we all know that, but as I become more educated on what procrastination is, and I think as other people become more educated on whatever they're struggling with, I promise you there is ways to get better at that, if that makes sense. There are ways to get better at that. And I'm going to be going in with this blush. Huge tip, sometimes I apply my blush before, and this is the Merit blush as well. It's in the shade, let me try to figure out where the shade is. I'm not sure if this is the name of the shade, but it says Stockholm. If you guys have, this is the shade. I'm going to put it up to the screen, so if you guys are looking to find it online, and maybe that'll help you a little bit, if Google or whoever else sources that you're looking for, if you can maybe put a picture into it, and that'll help you in any form or fashion. But yes, This blush is genuinely so beautiful. It's so light, and I think it's some highlight built into it. This is in very real time, so this is the authentic effect of this blush. I also like to put it on my eyelids as well. I feel that this entire makeup look will enhance your natural features and bring out your beauty. I feel that this look is very simple and effortless, but that's the beauty of it, and I love it. And if you guys love it too, I hope that you guys try it. And I would say another thing about makeup, be sure to study your face, because what may look nice on another beautiful lady may not complement your beautiful features. Meaning that sometimes when you're looking for makeup, it's a good idea to look for, and this is let me show you guys this. This is highlight. This is a kit that's by Paris Hilton. It's a contour and little blush. I'm not really sure. I think it is. I would suggest you guys to go back and screenshot that if that's something that you are looking for or wanting to purchase, because I'm not sure if it's that or this contour set that I have. I'm not sure if both of them are from Paris Hilton or not, but I do really truly love those products, both of them. Next, we're going to be going into this little elf right here. We're just going to underline or tightline my eye. The best advice that I have to give for doing this is to just relax. I think I just got that in my eye, but that's the thing about relaxing with it, because I promise you, it does make the entire process more effortless in a sense. I'm gonna clean it up in a second. Also, oh my goodness, I feel like I just got a lash in my eye. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more. I'm doing all of this in real time because I want this to be really raw, and I want you guys, if you would like, to do your glam with me as well. I love a good tight line, a good like black under eye. I'm not sure if that's the word to use, but I like the look of it. And I'm going to put a little bit on top of here too, just because my eyes are shaped this way, so it kind of highlights that. And I think it'll highlight every eye shape. I think it highlights every eye shape in a different way. But I'm not going to be doing anything winged for this look. I just want to kind of accentuate that. So I'm going to be putting my bangs back down. So yeah, I'm going to get this out. And then I think the last thing that we're going to do is my lips. I'm going to be using this brush that had the little mirror on it, and I'm going to be putting a little bit of this concealer, and then I'm going to go in with this right here. I am really excited for tomorrow. I hope that I wake up tomorrow. I hope that I'm blessed with another day. that's another reason why I would encourage you guys to make the best of every day, is because none of us we're not promised tomorrow. It's not it's not a guarantee. Also, this lip gloss is from Forever 21. Such a thick lip gloss, and I love that. But I do think I may have added a little too much concealer, so I'm using this because it has a little bit of a pinky tone in it. And there you go. Alright, so I am going to just fluff out my natural lashes, and this is the final look. I really love it. It was really effortless and soft. I'm going to end this video by saying I love each and every one of you guys that have decided to join my channel. I have said this before, I have no intentions of ever being famous or anything like that. I truly love videography, photography, and art, and I truly love making videos, and I'm really glad that I am pursuing this more. I was uploading videos last year, but I think I maybe uploaded 3. I think that VLOGMAS is an amazing opportunity, and even after VLOGMAS, I do plan on posting at a very consistent rate, and I'm really grateful for every day, and I really appreciate every day that I have. So with that being said, I'm going to be ending the video, and I will see you guys in future uploads. And I hope that you have an amazing day or night, and remember to go and build your dream, because you can do it. If you can dream it, you can do it.